Hi, my name is Andy Ravel, Instructional Technologies Librarian on the Oxford campus, and welcome to another video from Miami University Libraries. In today's video, we're going to cover searching multiple EBSCO databases in a single search. But let's set this up with a basic scenario. We're doing a search for articles about the effects of high social media use on anxiety in teens. Although that does feel kind of like a psychology topic, in this scenario, we're doing this for a social work class. So let's start actually by doing psychology research. So we come here to databases A to Z, and we know that we want to use PsycInfo. So we click on P. We scroll down and we select PsycInfo, and we want the EBSCO host version. So we do the search like any other. We start in the first box and we do anxiety. I'm just going to search for anxiety. I'm just going to search teen, and I'll select teenagers or adolescents or young adults or teens or youth. And then in the third box, I'll put social media. Again, I'm selecting from these suggested terms. And now let's set some filters. I want articles in peer-reviewed journals, and I want them all published within the past 5 years. So then we can scroll down here to the bottom and we can select search. Okay, one thing I want to draw your attention to up here at the top is the fact that it says that we are searching APA PsycInfo. It's important to keep track of the database that you're searching because we have so many EBSCO databases, as you'll see in a moment, and they all kind of look the same. And let's also note that we have 545 results here. This topic, because it deals with youth, would also benefit from a search in education databases. And because it's a social science search, it's a good idea to throw SocIndex in there. Now, of course, you could go back to the homepage, go through databases A to Z, and search these separately. But then you have to eliminate the duplicates yourself. There's an easier way to do this. So if we come back up here to the link that I mentioned before, where it says APA PsycInfo, I can click on that, and I get a list of all of our EBSCO databases, and as you can see, there's a bunch of them. So if I scroll down here, I'm going to select an education database. The two I suggest are Education Research Complete or ERIC. I'm going to select Education Research Complete. And I'm going to scroll down and select SocIndex. And then I'm going to click on Select. Now you'll notice we are searching APA PsycInfo and two more. And now we have 1,563 results. But also notice that the filters got erased. So we have to go and reset those again. So I'll click on All Filters. Come over here, I'll set Peer Reviewed again. I'll click on Publication Date and select the past 5 years and click Apply. Now we're down to 847. If I click on All Filters, I can scroll down here and use the database filter and see that we have 554 from PsycInfo, 170 from Education Research Complete, and 133 from SocIndex with full text. One point to note is that you have to be careful as you set filters. So for instance, I can set a language filter here to 816 by limiting it to only English. And we still have, if we come back to here and click on databases, we still have results from all three databases. But if I scroll down here and select a methodology of empirical study and click Apply, now we're down to 443. But if I go back to all filters and look at databases, we only have results from PsycInfo because the other two databases that we search don't have a methodology field. So if you set a limiter or a filter, and you notice that your results drop dramatically, it's a good idea to go and check to make sure that one of your databases hasn't been completely eliminated. So we'll go back to this. I'll click here and I will unselect empirical study and click Apply. And now we're back to that same 815. So if you have any questions about searching multiple databases or any other aspect of the research process, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks for watching.